Besides being a Hollywood legend and playing some of the most memorable roles in cinema, such as Sundance Kid and Bob Woodward, Robert Redford was a great man. But have you ever wondered how Robert Redford lived? In this video, you will discover what Robert Redford's luxurious life was like. Born in Santa Monica, California, in 1936, his early career did not point directly to stardom. After studying art in Europe, Redford enrolled at the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, finding his first successes on stage. He made his Broadway debut in 1959 in the play Tall Story, and gained widespread recognition for his leading role in Neil Simon's hit production Barefoot in the Park in 1963. During this period, he also appeared in iconic television series such as Alfred Hitchcock Presents and The Twilight Zone, solidifying his reputation as a serious and versatile actor. The turning point that transformed him from a respected actor into a global superstar came in 1969. Alongside Paul Newman, he starred in the comic western Butch Cassidy in the Sundance Kid. The film was a smash hit, and his role as the charming outlaw, the Sundance Kid, not only defined his public persona but also, prophetically, gave its name to his most significant and enduring project. The 1970s belonged to Robert Redford. He dominated the box office with a series of unforgettable hits that showcased his range as an actor. He starred in the classic romance The Way We Were alongside Barbra Streisand, and reunited with Paul Newman in the heist film The Sting. Both were the highest-grossing films of that year, and The Sting earned him his only Oscar nomination for Best Actor. However, it was his role in All the President's Men, in which he played journalist Bob Woodward, that solidified his image as a politically conscious star capable of tackling complex and challenging subjects. At the height of his fame as an actor, Redford made a bold transition to become a director. His debut film, Ordinary People in 1980, an intense and moving family drama adapted from the novel by Judith Guest, was a critical and commercial triumph. Not only did the film win the Oscar for Best Picture, but Redford also took home the award for Best Director. Other highlights of his directing career include the films A River Runs Through It and Quiz Show. In 1980, he founded the Sundance Institute, a workshop designed to nurture young filmmakers by offering them a refuge to develop their projects independently. This institute took over the management of the existing Utah/US Film Festival, and in 1991, the festival was officially renamed the Sundance Film Festival, which is now one of the largest film festivals in the world. In the 2000s, he made a strong comeback with political and social dramas such as The Last Castle and The Clearing. In the 2010s, even at an advanced age, Redford showed that he still had plenty of energy for intense roles. In The Company You Keep, in addition to acting, he also directed the story of a fugitive former political activist. However, it was in All Is Lost that he delivered one of the most impressive performances of his late career. Alone on stage, he played a man adrift in the ocean, fighting for survival. The role earned him worldwide acclaim and even a Golden Globe nomination. In 2014, he surprised everyone by entering the world of blockbusters, playing Alexander Pierce, one of the leaders of S.H.I.E.L.D. and a hidden villain in Captain America, the Winter Soldier, showing his versatility by reinventing himself for a new generation of fans. His official farewell to the screen came with The Old Man and the Gun, where he played a veteran and charismatic bank robber, a role that mixed nostalgia and charm, ending his career on a high note. Robert Redford sadly passed away on September 16, 2025. His death was announced in a statement by Cindy Berger, CEO of the advertising firm Rogers & Cowan PMK. She said he died in his sleep but did not provide a specific cause. But while he was alive, his earnings in the art world allowed him to live a very comfortable life. Robert Redford's real estate choices were never just about ostentatious luxury, they were also reflections of his core values: nature, privacy, and art. In 1969, he purchased a large tract of land in Utah and built the Sundance Mountain Resort on it. After more than 50 years, in December 2020, Redford sold the resort to two investment firms, Broadreach Capital Partners and Cedar Capital Partners. Over the years, Redford has owned several notable properties, each a retreat in its own way. In 2019, he sold his stunning 10-acre property in St. Helena, California, for $7 million. Nicknamed Danza del Sol, the property was a retreat to rest, rejuvenate, and refresh his spirits, and included a 5,200-square-foot main house, an art studio for his wife, Sibylle, and a resort-style pool. In late 2024, Redford sold his coastal home in Tiburon, California, in a remarkably quick transaction. The property sold for $4.65 million, a whopping $500,000 above the asking price, in just 3 weeks. Another significant property in Utah, the 30-acre Horse Whisperer Ranch, was put on the market in 2021 with an asking price of $4.9 million. Robert Redford's passion for cars reflected his public persona, sophisticated, performance-focused, and with an appreciation for classic design rather than ostentation. The most famous car in his collection was a 1964 Porsche 904 GTS, a true piece of motorsport history. This model, with its fiberglass body, was one of Porsche's last four-cylinder giant killers, designed for the racetrack. Redford bought the car in 1966, which already had a racing history, and kept it in his possession for almost a decade. In February 2022, the car was sold at a Bonhams auction in Paris for an impressive $1.5 million. Redford's fortune was not built solely on movie salaries. He demonstrated exceptional entrepreneurial vision by diversifying his investments. Even in the 1970s, he was already one of Hollywood's highest-paid actors. For The Sting, he received about $500,000, an impressive amount for the time. At the height of his fame in the 1980s, his fees exceeded $2 million per film, with productions such as Brubaker and Out of Africa, which, in addition to commercial success, earned him highly lucrative contracts. In his later years, even with less frequent appearances on screen, he still managed to secure million-dollar deals. In The Last Castle, for example, he pocketed $11 million. However, Redford always had the rare ability to turn notoriety into lasting assets. Throughout his life, he often invested in real estate and land. Owner of extensive properties in Utah, including the legendary Sundance Mountain Resort, he turned the region into a tourist hub, with ski resorts, hotels, and luxury restaurants. This same property gave rise to the Sundance Institute and the Sundance Film Festival, which started modestly but has become one of the most influential and profitable film festivals in the world. It is estimated that the Sundance brand alone was valued at hundreds of millions of dollars, putting Redford in a unique position. He was at once an artist, entrepreneur, and cultural curator. Some sources estimate his net worth to have been $200 million. Hey, you like the video? So don't forget about leave your like and comment, and tell some suggestions of another videos, and hopefully we gonna do it. All about channel Dios to satisfy your curiosity.